I'm going to give you an update about C-12 law that I already told you what happened in the first 2 days, but I'm going to update you again on the process. Please note that those who applied for refugee claim in Canada and the refugee application is ineligible, it means that they return your application. Even those that were already referred to the Refugee Board of Canada or those that were in the first stages, what happened is that you are ineligible and they are sending you a letter. In the first letter that you receive, they are giving you some information that you are ineligible and you must confirm the date that you entered Canada. Then after that, CBSA officer is going to ask you to go for another appointment and they will give you the details about the PRRA if you are in danger and you cannot go back to your home country. So they will give you the PRRA application and then you must start doing the PRRA that I'm going to explain in a bit, because I want to tell you something again important. Those that have interviews regarding their refugee, or maybe you have upcoming interviews, when you go there for your appointments, they're gonna say that you are not eligible and then they will send your application back to IRCC. They keep you on that stage and they say that like they're gonna be in touch with you for another appointment. Now, what is happening is that PRRA is a very difficult, very complicated process. We've been doing this for almost now many years, that we are dealing with PRRA applications from different countries. So obviously we are experienced in that and we know how to help the clients, because PRRA is the only chance that now you have. And it's very important to have a complete file, because remember, in PRRA there is no more hearing for you. Everything is based on the documents and evidence that you provide, and an officer is going to decide about your application. So basically what is important is that your PRRA application has to be in a very complete format. If they give you the approval, you're going to apply for your PR in Canada. If they say no, then you may have some other options that we will discuss it later on. But very important thing, for our clients, or whoever we submitted the refugee application, now we are helping them for the PRRA and then we will proceed. Now there are a lot of clients coming from other places to us and they ask us to help them with the PRRA application. It's very important that you have a copy of your file, a very complete file and everything, because you need to have a consultation with us first. We want to go through the details, discuss the details to make sure that your refugee file was complete, because in some cases we need to even revise what was submitted already. Then after this stage, we will tell you what documents, evidence and everything you need to prepare to have a complete PRRA application. Once you have all these documents, we will submit it. But now something important is that for PRRA, based on the previous applications that we did, there are 2 stages. So when they give you the application, you have 15 days to submit the first stage, and then you have time again to submit the second stage. With this situation, we don't know if it's going to be any change on the deadlines or any other differences is going to happen. So on PRRA application, you get a work permit, you get a study permit, you need to apply for that obviously. You get the health coverage, the IFHP health plan that you can get it, and then you can wait in Canada, still be in Canada on a legal status until the file is being processed. So basically what is very important now is that there are many people who come to us and say that we heard that the chances for the PRRA are very low. Well, that is correct, but one important thing, very important, listen to me carefully because this is a very important point. Previously, you submitted a PRRA application after your refugee was turned down, after your appeal was turned down, the second appeal was turned down, and at the end of the process, you submitted that PRRA application to say that I'm in danger, and already there were other departments of Canada Immigration that reviewed the file and they said that you don't have any danger. But now, with the new rules, this is the only way, the first step for you to decide whether you are eligible or you are not eligible. So it's very important to have a very complete file. So do not submit an application yourself, or if one of your friends is going to help you with that, we recommend that you seek legal advice. because it's very important to submit a very complete file for the PRO in order to have a successful application. One more thing regarding the PRO. Obviously, when your PRO application is in process, if it's approved, you can apply for permanent residency. If it's denied, you may have some other options. And then one important thing for that is to show when you submit your PRO application, you must be very quick, because those deadlines are tight deadlines and you have to prepare everything to submit it online. Now, if you ask us about the timeline, we can tell you based on the previous experiences that we had with the PRO application. But now with the new rules, we need to wait to see what the timeline would be. So if you need detailed consultation regarding your status, regarding your file, and you need to get some help, you can be in touch with us and we will see how we can help you.